You're watching The Practical Vegan Mom. It's me, Jessica Charmer. Today I'm going to show you how to make lasagna. And it's so easy, you could do it in like 15 minutes and then stick it in your slow cooker and go out and have your day. When you come home, dinner's going to be ready. We're going to start with tofu. If you're a little nervous about tofu, don't be. It's just a block of nothing that you could turn into anything. So think of it as endless possibilities. Today we're making a ricotta cheese out of it. Take a block of tofu and put it in your food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can absolutely just squish this up with your hands. You're going to need about 3 pieces of tofu to do a lasagna for your family. Now, take about 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, about a half a cup of nutritional yeast, some marjoram, and some basil. If you don't have marjoram, because some people don't have marjoram sitting around, just use Italian seasoning. I guarantee if you look in your spice cabinet, you have that Italian seasoning blend, and you can use that in to replace the basil and the marjoram. I'm also going to add some salt, about 2 teaspoons. You put the top on, lock it in place, get the lemon off, and just pulse it to incorporate everything. Once it looks like everything's incorporated and the nutritional yeast won't go flying, you can turn it on. And that's it. How simple was that? All right, the next step is building your lasagna. You want to get out a nice big slow cooker. In order to build your lasagna in your slow cooker, just buy regular durum semolina noodles. Don't buy the no-bake ones or no-boil. The no-boil ones usually have egg. And with vegan, egg doesn't fly. So you start out with your slow cooker, pour some sauce in, spread it out on the bottom, because you don't want it sticking. Break your noodles if you need to, or just stick them in as best you can. And then take some of your tofu ricotta and put it on top. Spread it out. It doesn't have to be perfect. Spread it out. If you like vegan cheeses, by all means, you can put them in. But I like doing it this way because there's a lot of fat in vegan cheeses that you buy at the store. So by not adding it, it doesn't add all that excess oil and all that excess processed food that we're trying to avoid. Because even with vegan things, especially with vegan things, you can buy some overly processed foods. Spread your sauce out. Another layer of noodles. That looks like it'll fit, kind of like a puzzle. Another layer of the ricotta. You can also throw some veggies in here. Throw some cooked spinach, some mushrooms, some slices of tomatoes, all adding to the nutrient value of it and the flavor. Again, more sauce. You keep going with this until you're out of supplies. So you're out of sauce, stop. You're out of noodles, stop. You're out of ricotta, stop. Okay. Build the last layer of your lasagna. It's okay if the noodles overlap just a little. Now remember, these are regular lasagna noodles that you would normally cook and boil in water, but I'm not going to do that. In fact, I never do that. It's an unnecessary step. It takes too much time, and I'm dealing with wet, slippery noodles that I'm trying to build with. I do it this way. That way, when the lasagna is done, it tastes like it does after you leave it in the fridge overnight, and it gets nice and solid and delicious. That's how this one will come out. Okay, so once you get the top covered in noodles, you cover it in sauce, set it for high for 4 hours. And when it's done, your lasagna is going to be almost up to the top because those noodles are going to expand. The ricotta cheese that you made out of tofu is going to cook up nice and solid, and it's going to be delicious. And you'll have dinner for your whole family. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, check out my podcast on iTunes under The Practical Vegan Mom, and visit me at jessicajarmer.com.